All right, what's going on, everybody? Jared Leon here with Pack a Punch Traders. Just want to go over a few trades from today. We'll start with a loss on VRU. Was just looking for that multi-day bounce today. After yesterday it set that first red day. We had a nice run from low sevens all the way up to low 17s where it topped out after hours. So this morning, just a really terrible trade. Looking for that high of day break this morning. We came up and tested it on some really nice volume, and I waited for the dip, and you can see this candle here. It perked through. I got sucked in. I bought this in the 1470s. Got a little perk up in the 1480s, but then retreated right away. And as soon as we started to crack under 1460 and head lower, I ended up cutting it here. And so really just a terrible trade. I should have given it more time. I should have been patient and really let it, test, because it did come all the way back from the 1370 all the way up into, the high 14s. So really should have just given this more time to develop. Got hot, just a little trigger happy, and I took it right away and really just got sucked in. So I think the key lesson there is just, especially in this market, just be more patient. Really need to let these plays prove themselves. So I took that loss there. DPSI was another one. No, not DPSI, sorry. INDP. It was just a gapper this morning and really just failed to break down all day. It is really choppy. Put in a low 280 and just held all day. Started making higher lows. A little bit of volume started to come back into power hour, and we started perking through open price and VWAP and kind of just chopping around there. Was holding open price pretty well. Had a small position at 303 and was really just looking for that high of day break to test mid threes, and it just didn't have the volume. You can see the volume here this morning when it was making that high of day and topped out, and it just never had the volume during power hour late day. Little bits of volume was coming in. It did get your hopes up. It was looking good, but never enough volume to really push through that morning high. So I think that was the key level. The key thing with this was really just the volume. And if you want to compare it with NURO, NURO was the other one I traded. Almost pretty similar. Traded a lot of volume this morning and then put in a low of basically 4 and just failed to break down. Held 4 really well, just chopped around on light volume, and then all of a sudden volume started to come back. We got that VWAP perk and just instantly came up and started testing high of day and just ripped through high of day. Look at the 1 minute here, you can really get a better idea. Really kind of just missed it here. This would have been a really good entry if you would have got it when it held VWAP after a few minutes. But then it just ripped up to high of day right away, and I was really watching it closely in here. I was thinking about taking a position in the 460s, but I didn't. I felt like it was chasing. Wasn't really comfortable risking down here, 440. Decided to just sit on my hands and let this play out, especially after making that mistake with VRU this morning. I didn't want to be buying it near the high of day and then just have it get stuffed and me take a loss on it. So I let it play out, and it was holding that high of day really well. Once we got this perk here on some volume, and then we started to hold 5, I was pretty comfortable. I liked this. I saw it as a higher low, confirming that high of day break. I took some at 508. And I was really just risking this low here that it put in 473. I figured, if it broke that, then this play was probably done. And we got little dips here. We came down and we tested 480, but we held really nicely, made higher lows. And looking back, I kind of wish I would have been adding into these lows, but at the same time, with how I'm trading right now, I don't want to be adding any more size than I did. I like having this small size, just sticking to my cut. I was really looking for 6. So when we finally started to get some volume and squeeze shorts and break through high of day, I sold half right away at 562, just locking in some profits, and then tried to stay a little patient. And once we started topping out here in the 580s, I just sold it. Sold the other shares at 580, just took the pretty decent gain, about 14%. So with an average 572 sell, not bad. Still holding up even into after hours, but really pretty happy with the sell. Just taking my snipe. So nice to have a solid little win here this week, since this week's been pretty rough. Taking lots of just small losses, really kind of just, I'm seeing the plays really well. I know the patterns. It's just intraday getting chopped around. My timing and my entries have been just terrible. So that's like the key thing that I'm trying to work on, is really just my executions and my timing with these plays. And I think once I can dial that in a little bit, I'll be doing much better. And another thing is just cutting back on trades. Definitely been over trading recently, so trying to really stay patient, cut back on trading. Even today I over traded a little bit. Taking 3 trades feels really like over trading to me. So I think cutting back on like that VERU trade, I'm okay with taking 2 trades in a day, especially if they're my pattern and I'm confident with trading them. I don't mind taking the trade, but definitely VERU should have cut that out. That should have never been a trade today. Other than that, that's not a whole lot going on. That's all I basically got. Key things I think from today was really just being patient, letting things prove themselves. NURO was, I think, the play of the day. It really confirmed high of day and failed to break down, made higher lows. And if I would have just stuck with NURO today and traded this properly, I could have made a lot of money trading NURO, and then just avoided everything else. So it really only makes one trade to make your day, your week, or your month. So really just need to cut back on all these other trades and focus on the best ones. Keep trading with small size, try to get my confidence back, get some consistency going, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it made sense. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.